Hola, ¿qué tal? El día de hoy les traemos un video que pidieron mucho, es cómo responder, ¿verdad? Al video previo que hicimos en el cual se hizo una entrevista completa. Muchos de ustedes pusieron preguntas de cómo responder. El día de hoy hemos incluido respuestas, además también el audio de esas respuestas para que puedan aprender a pronunciarlas. Ya saben, amigos, que todos estos videos los hacemos porque ustedes nos dejan saber qué necesitan este tipo de contenido. ¿Cómo nos dejan saber? Dándole like y sobre todo comentando. Suscríbete si no lo has hecho para que no te pierdas ninguno de los videos que estamos haciendo, porque vienen videos muy buenos. Muy bien, vamos a ver cómo responder a esta práctica que estuvo un poco difícil.
My name is Officer Garcia, and today I will be conducting your citizenship interview.
Thank you. Nice to meet you, officer.
Can you please use the hand sanitizer in front of you to clean your hands, please?
Yes.
Thank you. Now please put your right index finger on the fingerprint scanner in front of you.
Okay.
Okay. Now your left index finger, please.
Okay.
Thank you. Can I please see your permanent resident card, your passport, and a state ID, please?
Yes. Here they are.
Just hold them up so that I can see them.
Okay.
Thank you. Now, do you have any questions for me before I begin your interview?
No, officer.
Okay. Now we're going to place you under oath. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear and affirm that the statements you will give and provide today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you can put your hand down. I'm going to begin by asking you some personal questions. What is your full legal name?
José Arcadio Buendía.
Have you used any other names in the past?
No.
Will you be making any changes to your name?
Yes, I would like to remove my middle name.
Okay. Did anyone help you fill out this application?
Yes, I pay a lawyer to do it.
Has any information changed since you submitted this application?
No.
How long have you been a permanent resident?
For 6 years.
How did you become a permanent resident?
My father petitioned me.
Are your parents U.S. citizens?
No.
Were your parents married before your 18th birthday?
Yes.
Are you married?
Yes.
When did you get married?
March 10th, 2017.
What is your spouse's name?
Úrsula Iguarán.
Is your spouse a U.S. citizen?
No.
Have you ever been divorced?
No.
Were you ever married or divorced back in your country of origin?
No.
What country were you born in?
Dominican Republic.
And what is your date of birth?
February 1st, 1985.
What are the last four digits of your social?
2408.
What is your height and your weight?
I am 5 feet 11 inches and my weight is 180 pounds.
How many children do you have?
I have one child.
Are you the biological parent of your child?
Yes, I am.
What is your address?
951 Lincoln Street, Miami, Florida.
How long have you been living at this address?
3 years.
Can you spell the name of the street, please?
Lincoln.
Who lives at this address with you?
My wife and my child.
Are you currently employed?
Yes.
Where are you employed at?
At a SpaceX.
What do you do at your job?
I am an engineer.
How long have you worked at this job?
For 5 years.
Now, regarding some of your trips, when was the last time that you traveled out of the United States?
October 1st, 2021.
Where did you travel to?
I traveled to the Dominican Republic.
What was the purpose of this trip?
To visit family.
How long was this trip for?
For 15 days.
In the last 5 years, how many total trips have you taken out of the United States?
5 trips.
Okay, give me a moment. Let me verify something. In any of your trips out of the United States, have you spent more than 6 months out of the year outside of the United States?
No.
Okay. Now we are going to do the civics test. You will need to answer 6 questions correctly out of 10. How many amendments does the Constitution have?
27.
When do we celebrate Independence Day?
July 4.
Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States.
Mississippi River.
What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress?
The Senate and House of Representatives.
How old do citizens have to be to vote for president?
18 and older.
Who vetoes bills?
The president.
The House of Representatives has how many voting members?
$435.
Who is the father of our country?
George Washington.
If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president?
The Speaker of the House.
What is the economic system in the United States?
Market economy.
Okay, great. Now we are going to do the reading and writing part of the interview. Please read the following sentence.
Who is on the $1 bill?
Now please write the following sentence. President Washington is on the $1 bill. President Washington is on the $1 bill. President Washington is on the $1 bill. Okay, great. Now please answer yes or no to the following questions. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen?
No.
Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No.
Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No, never.
Why have you never voted?
Because I'm not a U.S. citizen.
Do you now have, or did you ever have, a hereditary title or an order of nobility in any foreign country?
No.
Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined to a mental institution?
No.
Do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes?
No.
What are taxes?
Something that the people pays to the government.
Have you ever not filed a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident?
No.
Have you called yourself a non-U.S. resident on a federal, state, or local tax return since you became a lawful permanent resident?
No.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or similar group in the United States or in any other location in the world?
No.
Have you ever been a member of, or in any way associated with, the Communist Party?
No.
What is communism?
No freedom.
Give me a country that has communism.
Cuba.
Have you ever been a member of, or in any way associated with, any other totalitarian party?
No.
A terrorist organization?
No.
Have you ever advocated the overthrow of any government by force or violence?
No.
Have you ever persecuted any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion?
No.
Between March 23, 1933 and May 8, 1945, did you work for or associate in any way with the Nazi government of Germany?
No.
Were you ever involved in any way with any of the following? Genocide, torture, killing or trying to kill someone, badly hurting or trying to hurt a person on purpose, forcing or trying to force someone to have any kind of sexual contact or relations, not letting someone practice his or her religion.
No.
Were you ever a member of, or did you ever serve in, help, or otherwise participate in any of the following groups? Military unit, paramilitary unit, police unit, self-defense unit, vigilante unit, rebel group, guerrilla group, militia, insurgent organization?
No.
Were you ever a worker, volunteer, or soldier, or did you otherwise serve in any of the following? Prison or jail, prison camp, detention facility, labor camp, any other place where people were forced to stay?
No.
Were you ever a part of any group, or did you ever help any group, unit, or organization that used a weapon against any person or threatened to do so?
No.
Did you ever sell, give, or provide weapons to any person, or help another person sell, give, or provide weapons to any person?
No.
What is a weapon?
An object that is used to harm or kill.
Did you ever receive any type of military, paramilitary, or weapons training?
No.
Did you ever recruit, enlist, conscript, or use any person under 15 years of age to serve in or help an armed force or group?
No.
Did you ever use any person under 15 years of age to do anything that helped or supported people in combat?
No.
Have you ever committed, assisted in committing, or attempted to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested?
No.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason?
No.
What is arrested?
Being taken by the police.
Okay. Have you ever been charged with committing, attempting to commit, or assisting in committing a crime or offense?
No.
Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense?
No.
Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or a rehabilitative program?
No.
Have you ever received a suspended sentence, been placed on probation, or been paroled?
No.
Have you ever been in jail or prison?
No.
Have you ever been a habitual drunkard?
No.
What is a habitual drunkard?
Someone who drinks too much alcohol.
Okay. Have you ever been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution?
No.
Have you ever sold or smuggled controlled substances, illegal drugs, or narcotics?
No.
Have you ever been married to more than one person at the same time?
No.
Have you ever married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit?
No.
Have you ever helped anyone to enter or try to enter the United States illegally?
No.
Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling?
No.
Have you ever failed to support your dependents or to pay alimony?
No.
Have you ever made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States?
No.
Have you ever given any U.S. government officials any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading?
No.
Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain entry or admission into the United States or to gain immigration benefits while in the United States?
No.
Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States?
No.
Tell me, what is deported?
When the federal government expels you from the United States.
Have you ever been ordered, removed, excluded, or deported from the United States?
No.
Have you ever been placed in removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings?
No.
Are removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings currently pending against you?
No.
Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
Are you a male who lived in the United States at any time between your 18th and 26th birthdays?
No, officer.
Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes, officer.
What is the form of government of the United States?
A republic.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
And what is an oath of allegiance?
A promise to be loyal to the United States.
Great. Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes, of course.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes.
Okay. Give me one moment. Okay, at this time, I'm going to recommend your application as approved. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Please wait for a letter in the mail, which will give you the place, the time, and the date for your oath ceremony. One thing to remember is that you're not a U.S. citizen yet until you go to your oath ceremony and take the oath of allegiance, okay? Once again, congratulations.